good afternoon. Welcome back to DCTV, where I'm your host, Drew Collins, bringing you all sports-related news in the greater Cincinnati area. Now, if you were new around here, make sure you stick around by hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like, and commenting future video ideas down below. We're on hashtag road to 1K right now, so if you're not part of the DCTV family, what are you really doing? Now let's jump into today's video. Now, as you read in today's title, I'm giving you 5 reasons, Bengals fans, yeah, you watching right now, why to be excited for the 2020 NFL season as a Cincinnati Bengals fan. We're going to go ahead and jump into reason number 1, which I'm sure many of you could guess off the top of your head, and that's Joe Burrow. Do I really have to explain myself? Number 1 pick in the NFL draft, Heisman Trophy winner, had one of the best college seasons in college football history. How are you not excited about Joe Burrow? I mean, I'm sure you are. Comment down below how many touchdowns you think he's going to throw this year, how good of a season you think he's going to have. Also, link in the description to my Joe Burrow videos. I've done like 4 Joe Burrow videos, or click in one of the corners right here. But yeah, Joe Burrow's reason number 1. You got to be excited. Not every year do you get a number 1 pick in the NFL draft as a quarterback to be your franchise stone. So last time we saw this was Carson Palmer. We all know how that ended, but we can only hope for the better for Joe Burrow. And I'm expecting better. But let's move on to reason number 2. Number 2, I'm going to go for coaching. We look at Zac Taylor in his 2nd year in the NFL. I mean, you can only be excited for the guy and what he has to bring. He's one of the new, young, up-and-coming offensive head coach that all these NFL teams are looking for. Obviously, we all know what happened last year, having the worst record in the NFL and getting 2 wins or whatever. But we got a lot more talent this season, and a new feeling. And it's I'm really excited to see what Zac Taylor can bring this year. Looking at new schemes, we can do a lot more things with the team we have this year than last year. Also, we have some of the players from last year, but we also added on. So I feel like Zac Taylor really, got a lot of respect after his first season, how it went. Even though it went so bad, I feel like he still got a lot of respect from fans, the locker room, and the entire Bengals organization. And he has everybody's, I don't know what the word is, but he has everybody's attention. And I feel like everyone has a little, at least I do. And as a Bengals fan, you should too have a little belief in the guy, and see what he can do this season. And I'm really excited to see what Zac Taylor can bring. I'm hoping for a lot of offensive schemes, some creativity. And, I mean, you have Joe freaking Burrow, man, and Joe Mixon, A.J. Green, T. Higgins. Man, there's so much talent and offensive firepower. I know he's going to have some tricks up the sleeve, and I'm here for it, man. Zac Taylor, I believe in you, and I can't wait to see what you do this season. Number 3 is an important one, and it's the improved defense from a year ago. Last year, the defense, nothing was really good for the Bengals last year statistically, and defense was one of them. A couple years ago when the Bengals were making the playoffs 4 or 5 years in a row, obviously didn't win anything, but were making playoffs multiple years in a row, it was in big part to the defense. And the defense had a lot of grit, had a lot of firepower, and they were a defense not to be messing with, because they were a scary defense. And over the past few years, that's kind of deteriorated as we lost some players are getting older, and we've been getting a lot younger, which is good, but that means a lot less experience and not really a lot less talent. But the talent isn't there yet. The potential is there, but they're not there yet, but they can be very soon. I mean, we're looking at a defensive line: Carlos Dunlap, Geno Atkins, we're talking Sam Hubbard, DJ Reader, Carl Lawson, and the rookie Khalid Kareem. I mean, that is a badass defensive line, excuse me. I mean, we have, for the most part, the defensive line wasn't the problem, let's be honest. You got Geno Atkins and Carlos Dunlap, multi-year Pro Bowlers. Then you had DJ Reader, a Pro Bowler already that we added in the offseason. And then Sam Hubbard, who's a young defensive beast that is so slept on. Bengals fans, let them know in the comment section how slept on Sam Hubbard is. That guy has such a bright future, man. So, I mean, we got some young pieces, but we also have, I think, most of the veteran on this team comes from this defensive line with Geno Atkins, Carlos Dunlap, as they're one of the best players in their position for the past 5 years, if not more. So, defensive line never was a problem. We even added more. Now, the linebackers. Let's be honest, linebackers last year, yeah, not very much. But we have so much rookie talent in this linebacking crew from the NFL draft. But I'll go ahead and read some players. We got Bynes, Logan Wilson, Marcus Bailey, those guys. Link in the description to my draft video. Man, those guys have some firepower, and they're going to bring it for this linebacking crew. And they might be young, but I think at a very young age, some of these rookies can take over the linebacking crew. I like some of the guys the Bengals already had, but the guys they brought in I like even more. And I can't wait to see them on the field. You got Jermaine Pratt, Akeem Davis-Gaithers, which is also another rookie. So excited. That guy, dude. Just go watch my draft video, please. I go into more depth about these guys, but man, they bring in the firepower, and they're gonna bring a lot of energy to this defense, some grit, which is what this defense needed. And then you also got Evans. So that's not everybody, but those are the guys I'm looking at. So pretty decent linebacking crew. And then you go into the secondary. We're gonna go ahead and start off with my man Vonn Bell. Who is excited for Vonn Bell? Bengals Nation, Houday baby. Man, Vonn Bell is a game-changing night and day player. You guys just wait on it. I feel like the past few years since the Bengals have made the playoffs, we've lost a couple playmaking players. And I feel like Vonn Bell is just one of those players we needed and we got, and he's gonna make some plays. Just wait on it. Then you got Trey Waynes and Mackenzie Alexander, the duo from the Minnesota Fighting Vikings. Man, those guys are going to be fun to watch. They bring team chemistry. They've been playing with each other for a couple years already. They were highly selected in the draft, so the talent is there. You just got to piece it together. And, that's really exciting. They're on some good contract deals. William Jackson's coming back to improve. He struggled a little bit last year, but, he's a young guy. He's a kid. He's getting a lot of playing time at a young age. So he's getting thrown in there, and he's seeing a lot of players, and I think he's only going to improve as he plays more and more. And this year could really be his year to outbreak, especially now that he has some talent on that secondary. Not to throw any shade at Drake Kirkpatrick or any of the former secondary Bengals players, but there's a lot more talent in the secondary than there was in the past. And now he has some competition in practice. When there's reps, he's actually fighting for a spot now, where I feel like last year it was kind of just like, it's his secondary. But this year I feel like he definitely has a lot more competition for reps. And I think that's a big thing for the Cincinnati Bengals team that's been slept on, is a lot of these players, they're going to have to work for it. Because last year it was just, whoever's next, throw them out there. Yep, whoever. And I feel like this year there's a lot of, not even just young guys, but a good mix of young guys and some veterans that are really going to be battling for reps and learning from each other. And I feel like that's why a lot of these rookies are going to grow pretty fast. And at least that's what I'm hoping for. Then you got Sean Williams and Jesse Bates also coming back. Those guys are really exciting. Jesse Bates, young, up and coming. I know some Bengals fans really love that guy. So yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what this Bengals team can do. Hopefully, training practice is opening up good stuff. We can watch some tape. We'll see. I don't know. I'll probably do a video on that coming up soon. But yeah, man, this defense is going to be really fun to watch in 2020, and you should be excited. So number 4, we got players coming back from injury. Obviously, there's a couple, but I'm going to talk about 2. You already know one. AJ Green, baby. He is back. Hopefully better than ever. Obviously, you don't know what's going on with the contract extension situation. Might be a video on that soon. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. But AJ Green coming back. Will he be healthy and ready? We will see. I think it honestly depends on his contract, what the Bengals do, and how he feels. Maybe if the Bengals offer him a year or whatever he wants to do, and he says he's going to play, I could motivate him to go out there and get 1,300 receiving yards and 8+ touchdowns. Boom, max contract in your career. Or if the Bengals just throw him the bone and there's a lot of receiver talent this year. Obviously, AJ Green's the most talented as of now. But man, as these next few years, if he does sign like a retiring contract, he might not be that wide receiver 1 for a while, man. And we got a lot of talent. I'm excited. The reason I don't know if I want to make an AJ Green video, because I have certain feelings about AJ. Love the guy. I love what he's done for Cincinnati. Amazing player. Obviously a future Hall of Famer. And, if the Bengals open the Hall of Fame for Cincinnati, but, he will definitely be there. But at the end of the day, NFL's a business. We will see what's going on with the Bengals. I don't know, man. That's just in the future, depending on how AJ Green plays and how he moves and if he can stay healthy. We'll see. I don't want to get into that. But yeah, AJ Green, you got to be excited for him. No matter how you feel about the contract extension, if he's on the field and he's playing, he's a game changer at any day moment. And he's only going to help Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow having a player like that to throw to is amazing. He's like a security blanket. Yeah, T. Higgins and some of these other guys are going to help him. But AJ Green has experience. All pro. All that good stuff. So he's a security blanket for Joe Burrow. And, hopefully he's healthy and ready to go. Next up, don't forget about the first round pick last year, Jonah Williams. already did a video about him. Click up here in one of these corners to go watch it, or look in the description below. Jonah Williams, man, that guy's a beast. Got drafted him last year. Didn't play a single game in the NFL, so technically he's still a rookie. But, you know, we'll see his first games this year. He's coming back from a pretty gnarly injury. But, yeah, we need someone to step up on this offensive line, and I feel like he can truly be the guy. Yes, he will technically be a rookie still or whatever because he hasn't played a snap, but I feel like he definitely will be the leader or captain. I don't know, man. I mean, we need to protect Joe Burrow, and I don't know who's going to step up and be the leader and captain and step up and protect him, but I really hope Jonah Williams will be that guy next year. I mean, if he can be the guy to step up and be the star on that offensive line for this year already, oh, he's going to be a Bengal for a long time, and he's going to be doing it for a while, just like we hope Andrew Whitworth to do before, you know, whatever. But, yeah, I'm excited for Jonah Williams. You guys should be too. I mean, there's a lot of young talent on this team. If they can just stay healthy and continue to grow as a player on the field, man, this team is so excited for it to be in 2020. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped. Let's move on to number 5. Last but not least, number 5, the new culture in Cincinnati. And you guys know what I mean. If you're in Cincinnati and you're a Bengals fan, and you know what I mean right here. The Bengals this offseason have showed hope. They went out there and spent money. Yeah, the Bengals spent some money this offseason, and a lot of it. And we got a new cornerstone quarterback, a lot of young talent, a lot of veterans coming back. You know, pretty new coaching, but, you know, they're digging their shoes into the sand or digging their feet into the sand finally. There's a lot to be excited for, and it can't just be me. I don't know if it's just the younger generation. I feel like it's easier for the younger generation to feel this new wave of Bengals football coming and this new wave of Cincinnati sports and everything. But, man, I don't know if it's the older generation too, but I know I've talked to a lot of Bengals fans and, you know, Bengals network people from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything, and everyone's excited, and I feel like everyone has this new buzz going around, the new Cincinnati Bengals. Who dey? Go get them cats. You know, cardiac cats kind of thing, but I don't know, man. I just feel a new culture. Let's be honest, it's been a long time since the Bengals have spent money in the offseason, and they did it this year, and they spent a lot of it, and it's been a long time since the Bengals have had this good of a draft, and it's been a long time since there's been this much hype for an NFL season start for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's why I'm making this video, because it can't just be me out there that's wanting this 2020 season to come by quicker and sooner and earlier. As long as it happens, I don't care, but I just feel like I want this season to come, man, because I'm excited. There's so much to look forward for, and I don't know, this new 2020 feeling I'm getting, I don't know, DCTV's feeling some type of way. But before I end the video, I want to go ahead and let you guys know I did sign and join the Fan to Fan Network. I'm going to go ahead and roll the video right now for the sneak peek. Now, obviously, you guys watched that. If you have any questions, I'll probably be making a future video on it. Essentially, what it is, it's going to be a network where there's going to be a website launching on July 4th, which is going to have 31 other YouTubers to join this one network, where there's 32 YouTubers, one for each team, and there's content. 31 other people like me, a lot bigger people, up to 150,000 subscribers, all the way to people at me, you know, 1,000 subscribers, all on different teams, posting content about their team, analyzing. And then there's also going to be a Twitch link in the description. Please go follow the Twitch down below, where we will be doing live to live debates, you know, from talk shows to previews to matchups, all that good stuff. So if it's, you know, week whatever and the Bengals are playing the Dolphins, the Dolphins YouTube and me are going to go head to head live on Twitch and talk about the preview and talk about the matchup, what the Bengals can do to win and what the Dolphins can do to win, etc. like that. There'll be more on that, but please, if I've ever given you anything to, you know, laugh, smile, any good content, like a video, go down there and follow that Twitch account right now. July 4th, that will be launching, and my website, so I will be the Bengals ambassador for the Fan to Fan Network. Now, with that all being said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys had a lovely Saturday morning and have a good weekend. Who dey, baby? I mean, let's get excited for the season. Make sure you guys smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are getting so close to 1K, and I have a special giveaway coming at 1K. So, hashtag road to K, road to 1K. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment whatever you feel like down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay you, stay true.